the likes of Fabio Gama, Isaac Opon, and then as well as Afron, the likes of Samuel Boateng, giving them that particular goals that they need. So I would say Kotoko have really begun the season so far very well on them. But one thing I would hope and
that from the Kotoko bus making their way into the stadium. And, you know, Coach, one of the things that we seem to have not spoken about is the influence of Coach Ogum, what he has done with the club. So many people didn't give them the Dogs chance, especially as Esther said, the signings they made, as many as 16 signings. He's brought them together, gotten some of the players nobody.
Last back when some of the boys were there, when he wanted them to come and play for him, whilst he was also talking to Kotoko to come and sign for Kotoko. I realized that he was in it. You listen to the players and they'll tell you that coach is saying, you see, and that is one sign that if you're looking for a player or scouting for a player, and you hear the player speaks, I want to play for you, the coach.
Right.
It's a plus. And I think that he's been able to get the players well executed the plans that he had. For me, he has put in them something, and as he has already said, it's less than 10% that he has even put into them. There are more of things that he wants to do for Kotoko is yet to come. So I think it's been good for him.
Right. On your screen says the Baumia Express. That's the bus for Kumasi-based Kim Faisal. And as I said, today's match is as huge as you term it. I mean, Kumasi Asante Kotoko versus Kumasi Kim Faisal at the Kumasi Babaya Stadium. And these are the Kim Faisal boys. One of the things that we seem to have underrated about this Kim Faisal team is their ability to cause surprises. In their first match of the season, they went to Doma, picked all the 3 points, and picked 3 goals in addition. And so you in no way will write off this Kim Faisal team.
Kim Faisal is a team that, if only you followed them last season, you could see that they could give you a very good football. Whenever you want to enjoy, watching football, you would have to watch this Kim Faisal team from last season. It's unfortunate that when the season was, about to end, they had to struggle and then fight for survival in order to remain in the league. And they've started the season on a very good note. They are part of Kotoko, only these 2 teams to have managed to win their first 3 games, record consecutive victories in their first 3 games. And then if you take a look at their record, after the 3 wins that they had, they drew with Midyama and then lost to Brecum Chelsea. In the heart of midfield, defense, and then even up front, they've been very, very clinical.
Right.
And whenever you are watching them, it's one thing that, with regards to the starting lineup that played against Midyama, that they ended up recording a draw in that particular game. And then this time around, he's going to count on most of his defense in order for them to do justice for him. They have considered just to go so far in the league after playing over 5 matches. And I'm definite that as they meet up with Kotoko, that have a very, very fearsome upfront, is going to be one of the, KG encounters that they would love to have.
Right. On your screen is the warm-up session for the Asante Kotoko lads with the Cameroonian and the other players poised for this all-important. And on your shots is Sunyai Neymar, the big man. Yeah, I mean, today is going. The Kotoko team have a lot of players that will make you lick your lips. I mean, and in post, these two goalkeepers are national assets, if you like. Kwame Ba, Razak Abalora, big players, coach. I mean, it can't come any bigger than this. It can't come any bigger. These are stars, all of them from top to down.
Yes, of course, they are stars. But when you look at the Kivisa side, they also have stars. You talk of Eric Moore. It's just unfortunate that they are going to miss other back. Asufok centre backs has gained experience and he's captaining the side today. He is partnering Pius Bafo. This is a side that individual brilliance they have. They have an experienced coach in the person of Coach Nu Ahmed on the bench. So for me, Kivisa has also got individual players. As you mentioned, the Kotoko players, you talk of Mudasiru, Sharif Mohammed, who Kotoko just signed for Steadfast United, the Division 1 side in Tamale. And of course, they have the lives of Mudasiru and George Fergus and the Cameroonian International. So definitely both teams are going to exhibit good football. They have individual players who are top-notch. And that is what we are going to expect today from both teams.
Right. So these are the players for Kim Faisal. Coach, I mean, these players, you could see a lot of seriousness in their faces.
But there's one thing that people don't get. This Kingfisher players and the Kotoko players live in Kumasi. They play their Monday Stars together.
They know each other.
Sunday Stars together. They know each other. They are very good friends. So when Kotoko and Kingfisher meet like this, it's more or less
a battle of
Metimabo Kotoko, also Metimabo Kotoko. You understand? Mabo Kotoko, also Metimabo that. This is a game that it comes to tension. I mean, you know the utterances of Alhaji Gusa when it comes to Kotoko. And Kotoko always want to put Kingfisher under their armpits because they know that they are a big club and Kingfisher is a feeder club. I mean, they used to be a feeder club, unlike today. So it's going to be a KG encounter for both sides. Yes, Kotoko stands as favorite, but Kingfisher will look up for a way.
Today in Kumasi, league leaders Asante Kotoko, the only unbeaten team in the Ghana Premier League, come up against Faisal. And it was Faisal who got us going with Morrison setting up Wayo with his brilliant pass for Zubairu to put Faisal ahead. 1-0 for Faisal, standing Asante Kotoko under 5 minutes.
Yeah, they were standing the 5 minutes. It's lovely movements and lovely passes. The awareness is great. The movement was great, and Abalura tried, but he couldn't.
Again, Babayaya finding Wayo, who looks up to Zubairu. Good touch, brilliant finish.
Yeah, it was a fantastic finish. On the far side there, the touch was good, and the finish to the top corner. Abalura couldn't reach it. Nowhere could he. But as won the ball, he just knew Kotoko were in trouble. He was trying to play the offside. The only problem about the goal, Flagger stayed down, kept his composure, lovely first touch, and scored brilliantly.
Assistant referee in a better position decided to wait play on. So Faisal into the break and back with 2-0 lead. Imoro's cross. Boateng makes a mistake. Boateng hits it. Bafo fails to clear, and Mfuege pulls one back for Kotoko.
Yeah, shocking decision there from Boateng. It should be shot by his player to let that go. Yeah, skip out there. It doesn't know Mfuege is not going to miss from there.
Isaac Opon lost possession here. Atakosi took over. Did well to find Wayo. Cross comes in and leaves everybody. And here is Zubairu, says thank you and grabs his hat-trick for Faisal's third.
Yeah, he was unstoppable all afternoon. Nobody could deal with him, especially Samuel Apia, who in the end was taking off after that goal. Great. So Isaac Opon who's losing the ball in the midfield, and in a split second, talk about 10 seconds, the ball is in the back of the net. Kotoko just couldn't regroup, couldn't regather. Baloria tried to narrow the angle, but it wasn't to be.
Kotoko kept probing, they kept believing, and Imoro swings this cross in, headed from Mfuege, and Kotoko back in it, 3-2.
The cross is really good. Look at the grip on the ball, and Mfuege, all he has to do is to generate enough power on the ball and try to hit the back of the net. Wonderful stuff.
An entertaining 5-goal thriller ends with Faisal